Welcome back to another episode, everybody. I'm out here about to do a little bit of prep for deer season. I'm going to be shooting my bow a little bit, getting it tuned in. I actually have a new bow for this year, so I'm super excited. I've shot it once before, kind of just to get everything sort of dialed in, and tonight I'm kind of going to get it more precise. But got my bow in this little case right here. This is the Plano model. The model number is 1110. If that helps, I don't know what this thing is actually called, but I like this case a lot. It actually keeps my bow pretty safe, keeps the sight all safe. It's got some padding in there, so I'm going to open this thing up, take the camera in my hand and show you my new bow for this year, and get to some shooting. Alright, so here's the bow in the case. It is the Mathews MQ32. It's actually not brand new. It's my uncle's old bow that he decided to give to me, which was very nice of him. There it is, the Mathews. It's a great bow. It's very light and compact. I'm not a big guy, so it's good for me. So here's the bow. It's 45 to 70 pound draw weight. Draw length right now is set at like 27, I think. But anyway, I got a nice Trophy Ridge sight on here, 5-pin. Very good sight so far, even though I've only shot it once. But I like it so far. Just a little grip. I have a stabilizer right here, but it doesn't fit in the case with the stabilizer on, so I just screw the stabilizer on when I go out to shoot it. The vibration reducers here and here, I forget what those are called. I'm not big on knowing the names of things, but I more know what it does. I don't really care what it's called. Here's a little more on the case. It's got these places for arrows here, but I do like to keep the quiver in there too, just cause why not? In here I keep all my broadheads, my field tips and stuff in a little tackle box that I had. But yeah, it's a nice bow. Oh, I got a rest here. I kind of want to change this to a whisker biscuit, but that's not necessary at this time. And I don't have unlimited money, so I'm just going to leave it for now. I could spend like 30 bucks and get a nice whisker biscuit, but I'd rather keep my money. Yeah, not much else to say about it. Let's get to shooting. So, the arrows that I'm shooting are these Allen Eliminator 400s. They're camo with that little red part. Got some like 2-inch veins on them. And I'm shooting these because that's what my uncle gave me when he gave me the bow. He was nice enough to give me this as a birthday present, which was super awesome. I didn't have to pay for a new bow. And it is an old bow, about 10 years old probably, but it is still a Mathews, and it's got the name. It's super high quality, super light and compact, and I'm super excited to use it this season. My old bow only went up to 45 pounds, I think, so I needed to get a new one. So just to be more effective when killing a deer, I hit one in the shoulder, my first deer, which if it wasn't a fawn, I probably wouldn't have killed it. So I need to up the poundage, so I can be more lethal with my skills. But down there, about, what is that, 18 yards probably, is my target that I'm going for. So yeah, this should be fun. Let's do some shooting. Okay, so there's my first group, which is a pretty bad group for 20 yards. Yeah, I think I'm a little bit rusty, and I haven't done some practice in a while, so I'm glad I actually decided to come out here and shoot. This was my first shot, which is 3 inches to the left of the center that I was aiming here. This is my second shot, which is good. I think I was holding steady, and this one I think I jerked it again. Just like I said, I haven't practiced in a while, and you'll get into those bad habits if you don't practice. So that's why practice makes perfect. So I'm going to take 3 more shots to make sure that it's actually dialed in and that it's not just me. Alright, so here's my second group. Not sure which one of these is the first shot, but this was the first two. And then this was the third, right here. Where's that? Right here. Can't see my fingers. There we go. These were the first two. This was the second. The third. I can't talk. So still not the best group, but it's definitely better. I might have pulled this one right a little bit, so I'm going to move the sight to the left to make those arrows go back to the right, and see how it's shooting now. Round 3. That looked really good from here. They're center punching now. Looks good. Alright, so here's my third group. First shot, second and third down here. I forgot that you can't see. First shot, second, third. So, not a bad group. About like this, probably. These two are only about 1.5 inches, 2 inches from the center. This one's about a 1/2 inch above it. So, pretty good group. They're all inside this 3-inch circle here. This orange 3-inch circle, which is good. Oh, mosquitoes are eating me alive. But I'm going to turn the target around now and do it on the deer vital zone and just see how it compares. Alright, I've got it all dialed in at 20. Now it's time to shoot at 30 and make sure it's dialed in here too. Let's go take a look. Okay, I'm not a fan of where this one hit. We've got 1, 2, and 3. I was aiming here. Why is it hitting so far right at 30? I don't know. When you have a bad group, the only thing you can really do is just shoot it again and make sure it wasn't just a personal flaw that created the bad group. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go shoot the exact same distance again, and if it's hitting right, I don't know what I'm going to do because it's dead on left and right at 20, whatever. Okay, so I did finally get it dialed in at 30, but it turns out I wasn't recording. What do you know? But anyway, let me show you something real quick. You will get fatigued after shooting your bow for 30-40 minutes. Doesn't matter who you are, what the draw weight is, you will get fatigued. And let me show you something. That's my group after 45 minutes of bow shooting. You know, you just get shaky. You get the shakes. It's not like shooting the first 3 arrows where you know that they're going to be pretty much where they're supposed to be, or unless like your sight's off or whatever. But what I'm saying is your groups are going to be tighter when at the beginning of your shooting. That's what I'm trying to say. towards the end, they're going to get looser and looser and looser, and eventually end up like that because you start shaking, you don't have the strength. I have not practiced enough to be shooting for this long. So, don't feel bad if you're like me and don't have the strength build up yet. But, yeah, I just want to point that out. Don't feel bad if that's you, because that's me too. But I do have to start practicing every day for bow season because when that big buck shows up, I gotta be ready. So I did end up getting my 10, 20, 30 sighted in today. Not sure if I'm going to even sight in a 40 or definitely not a 50 because I just don't pull enough pounds. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next time in my next episode.